You see anything that looks like me, don't go near it.
Guys, what the fuck? I'm not emotionally ready for that! I can't stop watching this edit, guys. I am unwell after watching this movie. It was great. I just was not ready for the religious trauma. I don't know why I didn't expect that going into it. I tried not to spoil this one for myself because I wanted it to be a fun experience. But oh my god, I should have spoiled it a little bit. These Hosier edits really have me fucked up. As soon as I got home, I was like, let me see what's happening on TikTok. Because I figured there would be edits already. Oh, and I was correct. I'm not okay. The Take Me to Church ones really...
Hello?
My light just turned off. How disrespectful. But the Take Me to Church ones really just got me. That song did come out while I was in high school dealing with all of the religion's shenanigans. So it was like that, and then it also fits with this so well. Just the multitudes are insane. I will tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. That is perfect for this film. Sorry, I kind of just jumped right into this because I was so excited, but I saw Leviticus last night, and no, I'm not talking about a live action adaptation of the book of Leviticus from the Bible. It is a gay horror movie. Actually, I honestly, I don't even think that's a good description of it. It is, to me, it feels more like a coming of age film. It really was like coming of age with like horror suspensey twist, because really I feel like it wasn't super scary. It is scary, it definitely has scary elements, but to me it was more like sad. It just made me sad. It made me sad in a very good way. So it's the story of two boys navigating being queer in a small Australian town that is very conservative. And since their families are a part of this pretty crazy church, they are forced to take part in a conversion therapy type of ritual that's actually just them getting fucking possessed or haunted by a demon. I don't really know the specifics of it, but instead of pray the gay away, they're like, you're gonna be fucking cursed. Which is insane. Some parents would really rather have their child cursed or dead than have them be gay. What are we doing? This movie just really depicts the horrors of being queer in a small town so well, and the dangers of that, because it's not simply, oh, you're outed and people are going to bully you. No, it can genuinely put your life in danger. People will attack you, people will shun you, people will put you in conversion therapy. It is a very dangerous thing. It also depicted the loneliness that can happen when you are a person that is not fully engaged with religion in these small towns. That's something I can speak of from my personal experience, because I moved to a small town when I was in high school. So one, I was coming into all of these established social dynamics, but two, I had not really been religious up until this point. All the bitches are religious in a small town, right? Everyone's got a church. So I started trying to fit into these molds that I just was not built for. I guess I tried so many different churches. I was a bit of a slut when it comes to churches, because I just wanted to find my place. And there were some that I was like, you know what, this is fun, I'm having fun. Honestly, Wednesday nights were kind of chill, like when people just got to play games, but then we'd have to do like classes. Girl, they would say the same things every time. I love reading, and if that's what we were doing, like a book, more of a book club, I feel like it would have been fun. I feel like all of the church classes for high schoolers are low-key just abstinence only sex education. They're just finding different ways every week to say, you need to be chaste, you need to be virtuous, And they're not leaving any scientific reasons or safety protocols. It's just abstinence only. And also all of the shit about women needing to not tempt the men. Oh, I couldn't listen to that. That was the hardest thing for me. Oh my gosh, I was just not made for it. I tried my best, but it just always felt like, I don't know, I just always felt in these settings like I was on the outside looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Tapping on the glass, waving through a window. Oh. Right, that was so stupid. Just always felt like I was on the outside looking in, and this movie really depicted that. I love how it felt like all of the other characters besides the main three boys were NPCs. Is that the best way to put it? They just they felt very bland. They didn't get a lot to do. Often the camera wasn't focused on their faces because they were just part of the crowd. And I thought that depiction was very good. I loved seeing them during these church services just being very disconnected and looking at each other. Cute. I'm gonna try not to spoil this the best I can because I do think that everybody needs to see this movie because it was fantastic. If you don't want any spoilers whatsoever, just know fantastic, amazing. Go watch it. You can come back. I'm gonna do light spoilers though. I'm not gonna do anything super duper crazy. But from here on, just know light spoilers. So, overall thoughts. I think cinematography freaking amazing. Sound design stressed me out, and I think that was good. There were some moments though where shit was so loud and really stressful, but I think it was supposed to be, so that's okay. But it just looked so good. It looked so depressing. I really felt this movie transported me back to high school, which is not something I ever want to happen to me. But it really just felt like being in my small town, going on these late night adventures. Just so good. Terrible. Fuck you for doing that to me, but excellent job. I do think it was a little short though. An hour 30? Come on, we could have done at least a cool 2 hours. I felt like I had blue balls a little bit at the end. Kind of ended, and I was like, hello? Is that it? That's it? But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, okay, that was actually good. So, on one end, blue balls, right? Oh my God, I wanted more. But on the other end, that's the reality, right? It kind of goes along with the metaphor that you are going to be forced to live with this demon forever, and it's never truly going to have an end. This trauma, the inner turmoil, it is always going to be a part of you, and there is never going to be a clear-cut ending to that. This demon is just something that is going to follow them forever, but they are choosing each other despite all of that. So maybe the abrupt ending was kind of good. That being said though, I don't think I would change the abrupt ending, but I want some more meat and potatoes earlier on. I think they could have done so much more with some of the jump scares. There could have been more buildup because it was very quick, very boom, pow, these chicks are jacking my style. The ending though, I still think I very much like. But now going into specific things that I liked in the movie, I liked the juxtaposition between the violent intimacy of Hunter and Ryan versus the very sweet and tender intimacy between Ryan and Name. It starts out more on the violent side, but it's very clear that they have more of this tenderness for one another. And I liked that they showed that those differing relationships. And going back to Hunter and Ryan though, those scenes were some of the sadder ones for me. It is just unfortunately such a reality for a lot of queer people to have so much self-hatred about who they are that violence is the only way that they're able to express intimacy. And it's just so heartbreaking and hard to watch. But it's a reality, so I thought that they depicted that very well. And another part that was really hard to watch, though, going along with that, this is kind of a spoiler, but it's at the beginning, so it's not crazy. But Name outs them, which I was edge of my seat going, you tattletale bitch! How fucking dare you! Oh my God! I'm like screaming. Internally, though, I was in a movie theater. I have respect, but oh my God, I went... I don't know why. It shocked me too. I don't know why I didn't expect that to happen. I think I was just in denial. When he was going over to the preacher's house, part of me was like, oh, he's not gonna, no, right? He's not gonna. And then he did. But that's unfortunately another reality. I feel like the other gay kids in school were the first bitches to tell on each other. Part of it is a shield, right? They're like, I'm making, hello. There's someone shouting outside my window. Maybe they feel the same way. Are you gay? Gay? It was always the other gay kids that were the first ones to go gay. And then it's like, hello. Hello? So there's that level of self-protecting, but then also, in Name's case, it was jealousy. Bitch was definitely jealous, and also unaware how deep the crazy in this church went. It's clear that Name didn't grasp the severity of the situation. Name doesn't realize what this church is because still new to the congregation, doesn't realize how indoctrinated his mom has become. So he's just like, well, what are they gonna do? You pray the gay, do a couple Hail Marys, please save this child. It's gonna be fine. No, it is not. But Name doesn't know this. So I gotta forgive, but I won't forget. Because that was still shady. The whole ritual though, horrifying. Oh my gosh, I was shaking in my boots just sitting in the theater.
Oh, I'm shaking in my custom baby seal leather boots.
And then afterward, when Name and his mom are in the car, and he's like trying to ask about it, and she just puts on worship music. I was cackling. I was cackling so hard. Perfect deflection. Just, what's that one song? The one about the ocean? Oh my gosh, I need to look this up. I need to sing this song. Are we ready? We're gonna worship together now. This song is 9 minutes? Holy shit. The amount of times I heard this shit, and it's 9 minutes long? Oh my god. Where's the part about drowning? Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. No borders, bitch. The song is still kind of good. Honestly, that might be my go-to from now on. Instead of having any tough conversations, I'm just gonna start playing Oceans. Got 9 minutes to just stop and reflect and not deal with the problems. We're not dealing with the conversion therapy demon. No, just listen. It's okay. It is really sad though to see how Name's relationship with his mom disintegrates as it goes on. At the beginning, he feels very safe with her, and slowly that just is absolutely destroyed. And it's heartbreaking because you can tell that this church preyed on her in a vulnerable moment, and now she is just fully indoctrinated and can't even protect her own son anymore because the church is more important, and it's very sad to see. I was rooting for her too. She has such a cunty little haircut. I was like, no, not the cunty bob. I do want to take a moment to talk about some of the horror that I really liked. A lot of the jump scares were fantastic. I've seen some people online talking about one of the jump scares being possibly jump scare of the year. I can't even remember which one it is. There were some good ones. I don't know if there was one that was like, wow, stuck out to me, and I'll have to read later and see exactly which one everyone is talking about. There were some good ones. I don't know if they were like super duper show-stopping for me, but they were good. There was one that made me laugh. Actually, there was two that made me laugh, which maybe it's just me. Maybe I've seen too many horror movies and I just like, don't get scared as easily, but the one when it's at the bus. The bus it's very good. It's very scary to have. So Name's outside the bus, Ryan's inside the bus, and Name's like, oh my god, open the door, oh my god, because he sees another Ryan right there, and it's like, oh whoa, and then other Ryan disappears, and you're like, oh no, and then he disappears again in his cunty little tank. I don't know why it was so funny to me. I think it was the tank top and the way that he was just it was really good. It was really good. The tank top just got me. If he wasn't in a tank top, I think it would have been scary. But the tank top made it so funny. Also, the fact that this movie took place in Australia, there were so many moments where they would just be hanging out and it'd be a nice moment, and I'm just thinking, it's the midnight sun kiss,
Just like this, hold me like the pebbles in your hand.
and that little tank top. That's kind of what I was singing in my head. So, good jump scare, ruined by a tank top for me. When there's a moment at Name's house that's very scary and done super duper well, I'm not going to get into that because that would be a full spoiler. But I will just say the fact that the entity can remember things and have a full conversation, diabolical, because this concept has been done in other movies. I've seen a lot of people comparing it to It Follows. I disagree though, because that entity is very scary. It can mimic stuff, but the fact that this one can have that full conversation and remember stuff is so much worse. And also the thought of it just being there forever adds to the horror of it very much. Going back to the bus though, we do have to talk about the bus scene a little bit. I've seen a couple edits with the bus scene too. Truly the most harrowing hand job that has ever been handed. Because what makes this so good? All right, there are layers. All right, so up until this moment on the bus, most of the intimate scenes have been low-key scary because they involve the entity, and that doesn't end well every single time. So you're anxious the whole time they're on this bus, but also you're anxious because, hey, let's not bring the ding-a-ling out in public. This is still a bus. This is public transport. But then another part of me is like, this is the only way they can do this, because when they're alone, things get scary. So I'm like, oh, maybe I get it, but also me sitting in front of them on the bus. Puts his hand up on the window. Trying to eat my snack on the bus.
Feels so good.
So there's all these different levels that make what should be a very nice scene that shows the connection of these two characters very stressful. I couldn't even enjoy it. All I wanted was a nice heated rivalry moment. I did not get that. I was anxious the entire time. Still done very well though. That is okay. The anxiety was part of it, so good. Very nice. And that is something that was done so well. The chemistry between these two characters through the roof. Oh my goodness. I'm rooting for them the entire time. I just want things to go well for them because they're just so cute together, and I just want the best for them. There's a line that I cannot stop thinking about. If I'm going to be stuck with this thing, I don't want it to look like some other dickhead. I want it to look like you. It's really giving.
Would you still love me if I was a worm? But in this case, would you still love me if I was the conversion therapy demon?
So cute. But sad. But it is sad. Because that really is the reality, that they're going to be forced to live with it like that. The fact that this movie was only an hour and 30 minutes long, but sent me on such an emotional journey, is very impressive. I think it is a phenomenal directorial debut. I think that all of the actors did a stunning job, the cinematography, and just the care for the topic. Really, it was just very well done. And I'm excited to go watch it again. I've only seen it once so far, and I'm sure I'll have even more to say about it when I watch it another time. But it just got me. I'm crying. I'm laughing. Live, laugh, love, baby. Live, laugh, love. Hell yeah. What a film. Ugh. Just love when a movie feels like a movie and makes me feel like a movie. But for real though, how dare you make me feel like I was back in high school again? That's not something I ever wanted to experience. I am going to continue to watch Hosier edits of this movie now. Thank you so much for watching. I promise I'm going to try to post more. I know I've been so bad. I've just been so tired every time, because I have 2 videos that I just need to edit. But every time I sit down, because it's been late because I've been working a lot. Every time I sit down to do my little editing thing, a bitch falls asleep. I'm so exhausted that the second I sit down anywhere, even trying to sit down and film this, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep right here. I go. I'm out, folks. It doesn't help too that Gigi is like a energy sap. She knows when you're sitting down and she has to come next to you and she drains your energy so you go to sleep. Isn't that right? Do you have anything to say for yourself? Right. I'm gonna try to do more though. Will I actually? I don't know, but we're gonna make an effort. I'm just so tired, guys. I do have a doctor's appointment though, because I think that there is something wrong. I think I might be low on a vitamin or something. I don't know. I haven't been to the doctor in years. I'm low-key very nervous. Thank you so much for watching. Go watch this movie. You will not regret it. It's gay. It's kind of scary. And it will send you on an emotional roller coaster. Unless you are somebody that has extreme religious trauma, don't go watch this movie. It's very good. Buy a ticket if you want to support a queer movie. Go watch Toy Story 5. It's okay. You know what? You don't have to watch this one. I don't want you to go through that. Oh, it's all right. I've heard Toy Story 5 is very great. Okay. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Bye. Just to add, did this movie remind anyone else of anything? Anything at all? Maybe another gay horror film that has lesbians in a pool. Oh. No, did someone say Jennifer's Body? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so crazy. No. But I can't help it. It kind of gave me that vibe and I was so excited. It did give Jennifer's Body a little bit in the best way possible. And this is not just me looking for a reason to wear this outfit and talk about Jennifer's Body at any moment.